Greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Ekamac, this is Let's Play Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. In the last episode we snuck into the fortress. Somehow. I'm not quite sure how we managed to do it, but we just barely did. Well actually no, that's a lie, we did. We know exactly how it happened, and we did a pretty good job of it, but we have to be extremely careful about getting discovered around here. The door is locked. It would be nice if... Can we actually... Laced in Fortress map. So yeah, that's the command center, so we skip ahead to the left a little bit and head north through a hole there. Actually, I think having the haze quartz is helping out a lot because the enemies can't see us. Oh! I know them. Yeah, so they are here. The airship from the tower. I thought they must be military. They look nothing like regular soldiers though. They're probably a special force here to practice covert ops. It's no wonder that they're so tough. So is my grandpa in there? It's looking more and more likely. If we try to take them on here, we're gonna have a rough time of it. You're right. If we cause a disturbance, we'll get swarmed by the soldiers inside. Is there some way we can get inside without being spotted? I think I saw something off to the far left behind them. Hey, can't we get in from here? No, there are iron bars over the windows. If we make any noise, this is going to get even tougher. Oh! Jackpot. Huh? So they're all in on it, of course they are. I really can't thank you enough, Professor Russell. Your work on finding a means of controlling this gospel is of great help. On behalf of Intelligence Division, I extend my deepest gratitude. I should have known you were behind all this. Colonel Richard, Chief of Intelligence. Hard to believe you once served under Cassius. Ah yes, you were and he were friends if my memory serves me correctly. We've been looking for him actually, though we've yet to pin down his exact location. If you have some kind of idea where to base a search, we'd be happy to have the information. I don't know, not that I'd tell you if I did. Well, no matter. If perchance the gospel were to have been delivered into his hands, then I'm afraid it would have presented a problem. However, even if he were to show his face now, he would have no means of stopping this current. The Black Orbment, or the Gospel as you call it. I just want to know what you plan to do with it. Scratch that. First and foremost, I want to know where you even acquired something that bizarre. Imagine my source would rather their identity be kept a secret. My intentions, well, they will become evident very soon. At that time, Professor, we'll be happy to release you. All I ask is that you wait. You're going to just let a witness to your crimes go free? I assume, then, you intend to do something on a grand scale. I'll leave the particulars up to your fertile imagination. That said, come the dawn when everything is realized, you will assist in our research. This invention will bring liberal riches like none ever seen before. It's really all about money? Not interested. Please, Professor, allow him to finish before you give your answer. It would be truly a pity if she were to come into peril and you were unable to help her. You'd threaten her to get to me? Tut tut, Captain Amalthea. Looks like your renowned powers of persuasion are not as elegant as they once were. Pardon me, then. One might say she has a unique sense of humour. I don't want any misunderstandings between us, but you must understand that we are only soldiers. You have my word that no civilians will be involved. Save for you, of course. So you're doing this out of some twisted sense of patriotism. Then this Black Orbment that can shut down all power. I see. So that's your plan, is it? Pardon me. Hello, Lieutenant. The Colonel is presently in a meeting. He wants no interruptions. No, it's alright. Give me your report, Lieutenant. There's been activity in Grand Cell. The White Wings were caught in the net, just as you planned. Oh, of course you're framing the Royal Guard. I'm I'm almost thinking that the plan here is to overthrow the Queen and take over as yourself because you are convinced that you're best man for the job. My goodness. Check and mate. Now, Professor, if you'll please excuse me. Major Sid, see to the Professor and make sure he's comfortable. Yes, sir. Is there anything you need, Professor? I'll get you set up with any of the standard amenities. I'm fine. I used to believe that you were different from the others, that you were a good, upstanding man. Apparently, I greatly overestimated you. My apologies. You've been abducted by rebels, you see. Rebels against the Queen. Nameless, unknown rebels. Stress that fact, and I might even let you write a letter to your granddaughter. Get out of my sight! As you wish. So, Colonel Richard was the man behind all this trouble. Plus, it looks like he wants to find my dad. Yeah, I wonder what that's all about. Who was that masked man? Of course, that bastard would show up now. And there he goes. Grand plans, but what will come of them? Oh man. Just when I think I figured out the person in charge of all this, it turns out, nope. They're being used as well. Now things have gotten interesting. I really wanted to settle the score with him, but I've got a job to do. That takes precedence. Since the window's a no-go, we'll have to take out the guards. Let's make this quick and clean. Alright. Joshua? Hey, are you listening? Stell? Are you okay? Hey, snap out of it. It's not like you to freeze up. Sorry, I just spaced out. Are you sure you're feeling okay? I'm fine, it's no big deal. We have to take out the guards by the entrance, right? Yeah, so let's get a move on. The thing is... guards aren't alerted. And every time a guard is alerted, it reduces our BP. I really wanted to be part of the Gransel operation, but no, I'm left here guarding an old man. We do so much for the kingdom and for our dream, all in the Colonel's name. Such is the life of Intelligence Division Special Ops, I suppose. We're the Colonel's hands and eyes. If you ask me, at the Colonel's ass. Huh? It can't be! Agate Krosna! Agate Krosna, you're too damn slow! Great! Just great, we have to fight these assholes again. I can't remember if they're immune to status effects or not. At least they didn't both go after Tita, otherwise she'd have died instantly and we wouldn't have had a way to stop her. Or rather, we wouldn't have had a way to stop them.
We're good to go!
Well, that's really annoying, isn't it? I think she stays in the area of effect, though. I don't think arts are your strong point, Agate. I'm sorry.
Alright, we're good to go.
We need to get 3,000 of every Sepith type. Sucks to be you. It's no fun when someone gets back at you for making a fool of him, huh? It's not good to carry a grudge, you know. Now it's a race against time. We have to get the professor out as quickly as possible. Right! Just in case. So you're back. Enough! I told you! I don't want any... Grandpa? Tita? I must be dreaming. Grandpa! Thank goodness you're okay. This isn't a dream? You lot. Hey Professor, you don't look like you're feeling so hot. Factory Chief Murdoch asked us to come and get you out of here. I'm impressed you actually sneaked in here. So much like your father. Not a lick of common sense between the two of you. Hey old man, sorry to interrupt your little vacation, but we need to get you ready for a jailbreak. We don't have a lot of time. Who are you? You look like you came from the wrong side of the barn, I can tell that at least. You have a head like a chicken. A chick? Say that again, you old geezer. Nice one, Professor. Grandpa, you shouldn't say mean things like that. This is Agate. He's a senior bracer over Estelle and Joshua. Well now, I had no idea. Come to think of it, I think I've heard Cassius mention your name before. Something about a bad seed who was always sulking about one thing or another, I believe. About this far from wringing your neck, old man. Now, calm down. Professor, we'll have to save the explanations for later. Now we need to get you out of here. Is there anything you want to bring with you? Can we carry the Capel unit? If we leave it behind, I just know these fools will misuse it again. Understood. Obtained orbital calculator. Oh good, I was looking at that humongous contraption and thinking, how are we going to carry that? Oh wait, it's just a little doohickey on top. I've been using that in my research to find a means of controlling the black orbment. I wasn't able to discern its physical composition, but I did have success with the control method, which means that these fools will be able to cause that phenomenon to reoccur whenever they want. Oh, I'm sorry Estelle and Joshua. I hate that it's been so grievously misused after you went to all the trouble of bringing it to me. Believe me, we understand. With Kita's safety on the line, I can't imagine any of us would have done any differently. Besides, it's our fault you two got caught up in this to begin with. For the love of Idios, we don't have time for you to give speeches. If you're all set, we have to go. Get your asses in gear. Move as fast as the old man's slip disc will let you. Oh, very clever. I haven't let any old young man beat me yet. I'm not about to start now. Come on, both of you. Okay, I believe that, our escape is back out to the landing port. So we just have to be cautious. You think we'll just let you escape? What's that? Guess the jig is up. It appears we have an intruder. Get out of there. Start searching, men. Platoons 1 through 4 will go to the airship port and the docks and establish a blockade. 5, 6, and 7 will search the barracks, watchtower, and research facilities respectively. Platoon 8 will accompany me to headquarters. That is all. Move out. Yes, sir. Crap, here come the soldiers! Looks like they're putting the squeeze on the airship port and the docks. The Major knows what he's doing. What else do you expect from the CEO of a Fort Defense Regiment? What should we do? Where should we go? Leaving by the docks is going to be tricky. We need to avoid the guards and find another way out. Does that count as raising the alarm? But I tried to talk to them and it didn't give me an option. I need to look at this. Pursue avoidance tactics rigorously. If unnecessary violence becomes involved at any point, you can and should load a save. Okay, I'm making another save a bit further ahead. Ah, dang it! How am I supposed to see that? And we can't run. Okay, I'm gonna drop out here because I just don't see the point of sticking around for a fight I'm gonna be resetting for anyway. Okay, let's try having the... Turns out haze does not work on these guys, so... we still have to be cautious. What? Really? Okay, dropping out again. Okay, that didn't work. The armory. Maybe we have to head to the barracks, but... I think we should have been paying attention to the text that they used, because that would have warned us about where they aren't looking. Like, I know that the front door is jammed open, but apparently they fixed that. The door is firmly shut. It really would have been nice if they had given me some sort of hint to work with, but nope, this game... Yeah, I really don't think we'd have been able to do anything about those jerks. Okay, let's try setting up a save file from here, just in case this is the right place to go, but at any moment we can run into the wrong people. I see a small road over there that might lead to a way out, but... Hey, don't you think it's awfully noisy outside? Sounds to me like someone's breaking in. Say what? Who's breaking in? No one's allowed to break in till we break out! Nobody! Easy, bro. You know your simple little escape plan won't ever... This looks like the dungeon. Wow, it's a lot bigger than the dungeon at Harken Gate. Huh? What? You! You guys are... You're those bums from before! Well, long time no see? Oh, okay, you guys are being held here. How have you been? Hey, we don't need your damn pity. The only thing you're good at is handling a pole, air for brains. I was just trying to be polite. If it'll make you feel any better, insult me all you want. What? Don't try to play it cool. I'm assuming you know these folks? They're the Kapua Sky Bandits. They hijacked that airliner. Ah, I've heard stories about them. They use a very high-powered airship, don't they? Are we going to use their airship to escape because that would be fun? I've heard it's of Imperial make, but I'm curious about the specs. To be fair, she does have a Josette does have a voice actress. I know this because it's Ibuki's voice actress, and I was very surprised to see her up there. What if it turns out that these guys are going to be our last, what if these guys are our last chapter party? Because that would be cool, but it would also mean that I got spoiled by the comments section, because one of them pointed to a very specific moment in a Nico B video, and I didn't want to look up exactly when it was, but it was them saying, "This is Nico's BS guessing powers." That really should have been deleted by mods, because I'm pretty sure it was him saying, what, Josette in disguise isn't a party member? Yeah, it's got a top speed of 2,300 cell per hour. I mean, why should I have to answer any of your questions? My, aren't we petty? Grandpa, I don't think this is the right time to be asking about that kind of stuff. Wait just a damn minute. Why are you braces here in the first place? Are you the cause of that siren? Well, sorry we intruded. No fair! You're the intruders, right? Hey, let us out of here! That was a surprise. Come to think of it, those guys have some connection to the Men in Black, right? They got arrested by Colonel Richard, which means maybe the Colonel's trumping it up as one of his accomplishments. Maybe Mayor Dalmore was used in a similar fashion. And yet, I can't just muster up any sympathy for him. We're wasting time here. We've got to find another escape route. Hey, the dungeon's a dead end. Alright, with those guys hounding us, we've got to look for another way out. Why can't we use them as the way out? Alright, I guess I'll just set up another save file just in... But that's a fun little moment. I just wish it was more important. Yeah, game, you're doing that thing again where you don't give me any indication of where to go. Okay, so where... Before I go out and risk getting discovered... There's really nowhere else we can freaking go. The main gate is locked. The barracks is locked. Is there a thing in the research wing? Hey, did you find him? No, I've searched the barracks top to bottom. Same goes for the watchtower. All that leaves is headquarters. While we're there, we can report to the Major we've gone over the place with a fine-tooth comb. I think they're coming this way. This is a blind alley too. Come on, this way! Hey, did you hear something? Yeah, I think it said this way. There's no time, you don't want to be caught, do you? I don't think I misheard that. We don't have a choice, we may as well give it a shot. So it was important that we get cornered like this. Come on, just down the corridor! Hey Joshua, is that Olivia? It's Olivia, isn't it? It's gotta be Olivia. Yeah, it sounds familiar. Quickly, get inside! Oh, wait, what if it's Cassius Bright? Hey now, this room is... Well, I don't know what he's intending, but we don't have any other choice but to keep going. That was spectacularly close. Major Sid? I knew it! Lock it just to be on the safe side. Got it. What are you planning? You're the CEO of Leiston Fortress. Didn't Colonel Richard order you to keep me locked up? I'm very sorry about that. He's already seized control of Royal Armed Forces using his position in the Intelligence Division. The main generals were given the choice of obeying him or being imprisoned. General Morgan refused to obey him, and as such is currently imprisoned at the Harken Gate. That stubborn old man? This is getting serious. What the hell? I figured things were bad, but not that bad. When did the military structure get that fragile? Unfortunately, observance of military regs has been breaking down ever since the end of the war. Particularly since the top brass hasn't stopped embezzling and accepting bribes. Colonel Richard just took advantage of the situation. I see, so he's able to make use of the military's existing corruption and weakness to seize control. Precisely. With General Morgan in custody, that leaves Colonel Richard as the man in charge of the entire Royal Armed Forces. That's horrible! What about Queen Alicia? Doesn't Supreme Command of the Army rest with the Queen? Mysteriously enough, Queen Alicia has been kept silent on the matter. The Royal Guardsmen are actually being sought for questioning on suspicion of treason. Treason? Lieutenant Schwarz too? The attack on the central facility has been pinned on the Royal Guardsmen. There's even photographic evidence as I understand it. Right, the evidence we gave to them. Dorothy's pictures. That just doesn't sound right. The factory was all messed up and Grandpa was kidnapped. Agatha was almost killed. You can't just go around blaming people for something like that. I really don't know what to tell you. You never disobey a direct order from a superior officer, but since I never voiced my objections, the fault still lies with me. I know this will not make up for all I have done. I was hoping it would go some way to atoning for my actions. You've had a tough time of it, ain't ya? Well, if all you've said is true, I suppose I can forgive and forget. I'd been preparing to brain you with a wrench and soften up that hard head. Pity. I'm sorry. Grandpa! It was a joke, dear. Okay, I've got everything, but what are you planning to do now? Are you planning on hiding us until the heat dies down? No, I have a much better solution. There's a way for you to escape the fortress through this room. Through this room? How? I get it, there's a secret passageway or something, right? Very astute, boy. Another moving passageway. Whoa! Makes sense for a military control room. Not bad at all. This emergency escape hatch leads to an underground aqueduct. There's a boat set up there, you should be able to use it and escape. Legally, even telling civilians about it would net me 10 years in prison. But even if military regulations won't forgive me, I think Idios probably will. Major! Alright, we'll use it. I'll go down first, then the old man and Tita. Estelle and Joshua, I want you to watch our backs. Got it! Roger that. Farewell, Major. Well, thank you very much. Well then, that just leaves us. Thank you for everything, Major. We're in your debt. You don't need to thank me. To be honest, I was expecting this since the moment I first saw you. What? You mean when we met at the front gate? Yes, as soon as I heard your last name. After all, you are the children of Colonel Cassius, are you not? Colonel Cassius? You mean my dad really had a rank that high? Richard may be a colonel now, but he served under your father back in those days. Your dad was a real hero. It was thanks to his efforts that we were able to defeat Erebonia in the war 10 years ago. Being as you're his children, I'm not surprised you found out the truth and came to help the professor. Really? He never said anything about being any kind of military hero. Are you okay, Major? The intruders have been spotted in the dungeon. The last likely place for them to be is in Central HQ, sir. Your orders? Crap. Acknowledge, I'll be right there, so put the facility on high alert. Come on, you need to go. Okay. Excuse us then. That scared the living daylights out of me. What's the deal with this slide? Looks like some kind of secret waterway. Come on, let's catch up. There better not be enemies in here. Oh hey, it's a boat. Ah, you're here. This way. You're late, what took you so long? Sorry, we got into a conversation about my dad. Sorry for the hold up, you can go ahead and take off. Alright, hang on to your hats. I've honestly lost track of how long this episode is going for. Probably a good place to cut. After we get through this cutscene, I mean. We finally managed to make it out. Looks like they haven't started patrolling over here yet. Major Sid may be keeping them busy. If we waste any time here, we're probably going to have to deal with a pursuit force. We've got to get the professor somewhere safe or else. Estelle? Joshua? Oh, it's okay. No need to worry. I promise we'll be here to protect both of you. No. You two fall back. Huh? What do you mean? The Intelligence Division knows my face all too well by now. Same goes for Tita and the old man. But they've got no idea you two are involved, unless old Sid blabs. So I'm getting out of here and taking them with me. We'll lay low a while, somewhere safe. You're taking away a party! Why do we keep ending up with only two? We had better get the new party members almost immediately because I hate playing with 2 party members. Agate? I understand. The fewer people implicated in this, the better. In fact, I never wanted Tita to get wrapped up in this in the first place. When I think about them taking hostages to Force Corporation, it makes the most sense for us both to get out of here. Grandpa? Well, wait just a damn minute. How can you ask us to turn our backs on you just to keep ourselves safe? That's totally bonkers. We could never agree to that. Right, Joshua? Actually, I agree with Agate's assessment. It sucks, but someone needs to go save the day, and it's gonna have to be us. What? According to the theory of retreat and cover, the more people that are together, the greater the chance of detection. Which means Agate will stand a better chance of helping them get away on his own. I understand how you must feel, but for now we need to do what Agate says. Actually, no, we really need to do what Agate says, is what he said. What? Nice one, Joshua. Exactly what I was getting at. Now, I need you to be a good girl and withdraw. Wait, I get your idea in theory. Still. You don't agree, and I see it written all over your face. So how about I send you on an important mission instead? Something I really can't do myself, given the circumstances. Huh? First, I want you to go to Gransol. Then you must speak with Her Majesty, Queen Alicia, in Gransol Castle. I must what? What's this all about? The aforementioned Black Augment. It originally somehow fell into Colonel Richard's hands. He referred to it as the Gospel. Gospel, as in religious teachings? That's certainly an ominous sounding name. Apparently this Gospel was taken from the Intelligence Division, but by whom I couldn't say. It wouldn't have been Olivia because he wanted to meet Cassius. So, I'll bet if you've played other Trails games you might have a better chance of figuring it out. After that, I'd wager it was probably sent out in a package addressed to Cassius. However, Intelligence caught wind of our little blackout from before. They must have realized the Black Augment was involved in here in Zace. I suspect that was their true objective in attacking the factory. They came to retrieve this Gospel. Really? I see, that explains a lot. Colonel Richard must have some kind of plan to use it in the capital. Unless I miss my guess, something very bad is coming. Her Majesty must be informed of this at once. You mean the shutdown of orbital power? No, perhaps if it's used... I'm sorry, anything more I say would be pure conjecture. Regardless, the Queen must be made aware of this Gospel as soon as possible. I'm more concerned with that than with my own escape. I swear. When you put it like that, I feel like a jerk for wanting to say no. If you'll allow us, we'll accept your request. I appreciate it. Estelle, Joshua? We've got to part ways for a little bit, Tita. I'm sorry, I hope we could stay together. No, you don't have to apologize. You've just helped me so much, and you've treated me like a little sister. Tita, thanks for helping my grandpa, and thank you for being my friend. I love you both. I love you too, sweetie. I wish we could take you with us. Thank you so much. Parting is such sweet sorrow and all that, but we have no choice. Maybe you can save the tears for when we see each other again, you know? You can be a real jerk. I guess this is where we part ways too. A lot's happened, but you've taught us so much by letting us work with you. Thank you, Master Agate. Don't call me that, it creeps me out. I'm betting that was an honorific in the original version. Look who's embarrassed. Ugh, you really are your father's daughter. Hey Joshua, don't let her get too out of control, you hear me? She's not half bad in combat, but there's more to being an adult than just that. Not that it was any of your business. Just leave her to me. You take care as well. Take care of Tita and the Professor. I will. Alright then, let's get a move on. Farewell, children of Cassius. Stay safe, both of you. You too, Tita. Adios be with you. Be careful out there. Chapter 3, The Black Augment, End. I get worse injuries than this from shaving. Until next time, guys, take care. I'll see you all around.